So to do Shopify SEO optimization for yourself, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to add apps in the Shopify store, go to apps and sales channel settings. Okay. And here you're going to go to the Shopify app store. Now, once you go into the Shopify app store, there's a lot of SEO apps that you can actually download. Every single SEO app gives you different features and different things to work with. So I'm going to write SEO right here and I'm going to search that up. Now, once you search SEO up, it's going to give you, Tiny SEO, Booster SEO, Tapit SEO. Now, all of these work pretty well, but in my opinion, Booster SEO is the best. Obviously, Tapita and Tiny is specifically made for, your Shopify. I would also go with Tapita because there's no plan for Tapita. It's totally free. So that's why I like Tapita as well. But yeah, just to get all those things, click on install app and start doing your optimization.
So to start things off, we're going to come over to shopify.com. And once you're into shopify.com, we're going to create an account with it. So to create an account with it, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and click on start free trial. And it's going to take you into the store creation. Now, once you go into the store creation, it's going to tell you to get started. And it's going to ask you a few questions where it's going to say, which of these best describes you. You could go with I'm just starting, I'm already selling online or in person. I'm going to go with I'm just starting and click on next. Then it says, where would you like to sell? I'm going to click an online store and click on next. And it says, what do you plan to sell first? I'm going to go with drop shipping products and click on next. Once we do that, it says, where will your business be located? You're obviously going to add in your business location. So in my case, it's Pakistan, and you can go ahead and add, whatever location you have. And once you do that, it's going to bring you here where it's going to ask you to sign up with these different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and click on sign up with email. And I'm simply going to go ahead and add an email for myself and sign in with that. So I'm going to go ahead and be using a temp mail for now. You don't necessarily need to follow this step. You can simply go ahead and use any other email that you have. But I'm going to go with this, okay? And once we're over here, let me show you what to do from here. So what you're going to do is you're simply going to be adding your password in this section. And once you add your password, you're simply going to click on create Shopify account. Now, once you're creating your Shopify account, it's going to ask you for your password again. So you're going to make sure to reconfirm it and reassure it. And once you reassure your password, what's going to happen from there is it's going to directly log you in. So when it logs you in, let me show you what the interface looks like. So once you come over here, it starts loading and the screen starts loading. And what happens from there is it's going to bring you to building your store. So once it brings you to building your store, what's going to happen from there is you are going to be taken into this section, which is basically your basic dashboard. Okay. Now, once you're in your dashboard, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be downloading some application, which will basically allow you to, start your drop shipping. So in my opinion, I would always suggest users to go with some application like CJ Dropshipping or maybe Spocket or Deezers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding CJ Dropshipping for myself. So for that, we're going to click on Add Apps and we're going to click on Shopify App Store. Now, once you click on your Shopify App Store, it's going to basically load things in and it's going to bring you here. Now, once you are over here, what you're simply going to do is you're going to search up CJ. Just search up CJ. You can write dropshipping if you want to, but I'm just simply going to search up CJ. Once you search up CJ, it's going to bring you here where it says CJ Dropshipping much faster. Now, once you go here, you're going to click on Open App. And once you click on Open App, from there, it's going to start authorizing things where it's going to bring you here. It's going to ask you to agree the terms. We're going to click on login and authorize. If you have an account, you're going to do that. Or if you don't, you're simply going to go ahead and sign up. Sign up process is pretty simple. You're going to add an email. Then you are going to go ahead and add a password for yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly add a password. I'm going to confirm this password as well real quick. There we go. And once you do that, you're going to agree to their terms and click on next. Once you do that, it's going to ask you for a username. Just add anything random, to be honest. Then you're going to add your name. You're going to add your phone number. And once you do that, you're going to click on continue. Now, once you click on continue, it's going to start loading you in. And once it starts loading you in, it brings you here to a user questionnaire where it says, which platform are you running your store on now, which is obviously Shopify. I'm going to choose how many orders I process and what categories do I work in. And once we do that, we're going to submit things and it's going to load us here where it says authorization is now a success. So once your authorization is a success, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead into your store over here. And from here, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to the main CJ dashboard where we are going to start accessing all the dropshipping products. So if we scroll down here, you're going to see all these things, different products to work with, different products to choose from, and, really fun stuff that you can add for your design. So it's all these things that are going to allow you to start working with your dropshipping maneuvers. So once we're over here, let's say I'm going to go ahead with a few products like this. Let's go with a night galaxy projector. Once we go with that, you're going to go with this, okay? It's a DIY stainless steel flask. And then let's go with some heated men's puffer jackets. So I'm going to load all three of these in. And once we load all three of these in, we're going to scroll down here. And as you scroll down, it's going to, take you into loading. So I'm just going to wait for it to do that. And once it's loaded in, what you're going to do from here is you're simply going to click on list. And once you click on list, it's going to bring you here. So first of all, you're going to go ahead and enter your store name. You're going to tell them where it's shipped from, where it's shipped to. And once all of that is done, you're pretty much good to go. So you're just going to wait for it to, process your authorization. And that's pretty much about it. So once your authorization is processed, as I stated, you're simply going to click on list. And once you click on list, it's going to ask you to enter your store name. Now, in the case that it says that no data is entered on your store, you're simply going to go ahead and click on My CJ. And once you click on My CJ, it's going to take you into your CJ Dropshipping dashboard. Now, once you go into your CJ Dropshipping dashboard over there, it's going to load you into this section. And once you're loaded into this section, what's going to happen is you're going to scroll down where it says store authorization. You're going to click on this and you're going to click on Shopify. And once you click on Shopify, it's going to open things up over here. And as you can see, my store is properly integrated. So now it's going to tell me that my store is good to go. So once you have chosen your store, I'm just going to get out of this. And now we're going to click on list once more. And once everything is done, I'm going to add my recommended listing pricings. And once all of that is done, you're going to select the store to ship to, the place where the orders are essentially going to go. And once all of that is done, you're going to start drop shipping your products. And once you drop ship your products, all those will appear in your product section over here. So let me show you what the outlook of these will look like. So again, once this loads up, it's going to verify that your store has been properly authorized. And once your store is authorized, simply as I stated, you're going to click on list. It's going to give you all of this. Make sure that your store's data is properly entered. Once your store data is entered, you're going to add in the shipping information. Click on recommend listing prices. You're going to click on listed now. And once you click on listed now, from there, it's going to bring you here to your Shopify store where it's going to start adding all of the products that you are working with. It's going to add all of your necessary products and you're basically going to be good to go, So that's pretty much about it. Now, once that is done, what's going to happen from there is you simply go ahead and use your products, add it to your stores. And once you add it to your stores, you're going to start getting your orders from different places. And once you get your orders from there, you're going to go ahead and, simply start drop shipping. And the thing is that the orders that you get are going to be seen over here. So once your orders are done, they're going to be seen in, orders over here. You can fulfill your orders, add in different inventories, you're pretty much good to go.
And let's go to the lower right corner, then go all the way up to the 3 straight lines in the upper right, then click on Creator Tools. Now guys, we click over here on Monetization tab and we come to the first option, which is Creator Marketplace. Essentially over here guys, you are going to put yourself for grab for partnerships and deals between you and brands, you and businesses. First thing, you want to go through the eligibility criteria. In this example over here, you need to be at least 18 years old. You need to have 10,000 real followers, guys. Obviously, TikTok improved the algorithm, so now people who are buying followers can no longer do so. The third option, of course, is that you should have at least 3 videos posted for the last 30 days. They want to target real people because the bots, simply could create account and not have any content published. The next requirement is to have at least 1,000 real video views or more in the last 30 days. So I think that's very, very easy to achieve. The last is, of course, that your content should follow the guidance from TikTok, the guidance from the community. Is it worth it? Well, I have a second channel with over 70,000 followers. I received 2 brand deals over there. One was from the jewelry store, like a handmade small craftsman. They offered me $400. I agree, but nothing happened, right? The deal expired without the store sending me the goods. The store is supposed to send me the goods, and I should, take a picture or small video and publish it with the small link to the product. Nothing happened. They didn't send me anything. I believe the way how the whole marketplace is structured, it's not perfect, simply because no one is following up from TikTok. No one is putting time frames between when I receive the offer. Like, for example, they don't have a time frame until the seller should ship the product, and there is no tracking system to see what is the next step, right? Everything is very random. Everything is essentially based on what the both parties agreed upon, and no one checks anything. So I couldn't say that this is the best way to make money. I couldn't say that's the worst way either. But I would say that there are a lot of companies, a lot of brands that are running like a small tournaments. For example, if you want to participate, sometimes the actual reward could be like a $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for creating or editing a content, or creating a small like a commercial for something. I mean, if you are a video editor, if you are choreographer, if you create content for others, if you have a small social media marketing agency, probably this could be a way for you to put your company or your team on the map, so you can do stuff for someone. You can probably find somebody that you can sign up a long-term partnership, and you don't have to worry about. If somebody likes you, they can purchase a package, so you can make every month one commercial, or every week one commercial, so you can secure a big bag. But aside from that, waiting for a random brand deals, I think it's not the best way to make money on TikTok. You want to make sure check my other videos on the topic how to make much more money, much easier on the TikTok platform. There is a new update of the terms from Snapchat, as you can see over here, started and effective already since January 1st. Scrolling down, introduction, welcome to Spotlight, and entertainment platform user-generated content, okay? We know that. Scroll down. Please also review privacy policy. Okay, as described in more detail below, you may receive payments for your services in connection with your Spotlight activity if your Snapchat account, the snaps you submit to Spotlight, and your payment accounts defined below satisfy the eligibility criteria. Only a small percentage of creators submitting snaps to Spotlight will receive payments. Guys, things are getting serious over here. Requirements and rights for content you submit to Spotlight. Any eligible Snapchat user can submit content to Spotlight. Any snaps submitted to Spotlight are public content as the terms defined. Okay. If you're using services on behalf of the businesses where your business is principal in place, blah blah blah. Because snaps are public content, for any snaps you submit to Spotlight without limiting any other obligations that you may have, you must have unnecessary third-party rights, including without limitations. So obviously, guys, they're hitting very, very hard on reused content or content that was created by somebody else and you don't have rights to that. Okay, all creators and snaps submitted to Spotlight must comply with the Spotlight terms. Creators who did not comply according to Snap moderator algorithms may not be distributed and deemed ineligible for payments. Spotlight payments eligibility. Pay very close attention over here, guys. So first of all, in order to be eligible for payments, you must submit qualifying snaps, be a qualifying creator, and satisfy all payment account eligibility described below. First of all, what is it qualifying snaps? To be considered qualifying snaps, the snaps that you submitted to Spotlight during the eligibility period must have performed well enough in Spotlight during the eligibility period, calculated based on our proprietary formula, to have accumulated at least 10,000 total unique views, included at least 10 unique snaps submitted on the least 5 different days. Guys, this was 1000 before, now it's 10,000. 10,000 unique video views. Do you see what we're even talking about? At least 10 unique snaps submitted of at least 5 snaps utilizing snap creative tools. So you have to use one of these lenses, filters, or sounds to be eligible. Your video might get 10,000 views, right? But if you didn't use none of these special Snapchat creative tools, you're not gonna get eligible for the money. So it's crazy. But I told you, you need to pay very close attention what's going on over here. Qualifying creators. To be considered qualifying creator, you must meet all of the following criteria below. Your country should be eligible. You must have profile set as public. Your Snap account must be at least 1 month old. And you must have at least 1000 followers. Here is the payment account eligibility. In order to be eligible to receive payments, you must all satisfy the payment account eligibility. Okay, what are they? Payments will be allocated in accordance with proprietary payment formula, blah blah blah. Whether you reach the threshold and amount of payment you may be eligible to receive may also be impacted by moderation or content suggestion algorithm procedures. What does it mean? They're gonna cut you something or what? Payment amount for eligible creators will be determined based on final numbers of crystals we have recorded for what creators qualifying activity during the given period. So, first of all, if you're an individual, you must be a legal resident of eligibility country, okay, to have submitted qualified snaps. You must have reached the legal age, at least 16. You must provide us with complete and accurate contact information, including legal first and last name, email, phone number. Okay, you or your business entity applicable must create and complete all necessary requirements for payment accounts. We reserve the right on behalf of ourselves, our affiliates, our third-party payment providers to require verification of the content information. So as you can see over here, guys, things are getting much more strict here, okay? So now, if before you need only 1000 video views to get eligible for payment, now you need 10,000. And you need 1000 followers, and you need to utilize the creator tools, the lenses, the sounds to be eligible for all this, which is simply, filtering the people who will be making money even more.
And once we're over here, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to Spotlight. Now, this is obviously my Spotlight. Okay, you get the whole point of it. But Spotlight is just like Reels, or it's like TikTok. You keep scrolling down and you go get more stuff to watch, you get more stuff to follow, etc. Now, how do you make money off of it? Basically, all you're going to need to do is just have a proper account to add videos on Spotlight. Now, as you can see, you can upload any video onto Spotlight. Just go ahead and upload videos on Spotlight, and once you start getting views, you can actually monetize yourself through the settings. So you're going to come here, you're going to go through settings, you're going to scroll down where it says I need help, okay, or you can even report a problem, but I'm going to go with I need help. Once you do that, it brings you to support. Once it comes to support, you're going to contact the people at Snapchat support to monetize your Spotlight if you have enough views and enough followers, and that should do it for you.
Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to turn on the dark mode on Snapchat. Let's launch the Snapchat app. Then you want to scroll down and you want to click on your gear icon in the top right corner. When you're at the settings, you want to scroll down to the app appearances, the last option over here. When you click on it, you simply can switch the modules from always dark to always light. You can also match the actual iOS appearance settings. For example, I do have a dark theme on my phone currently, and if I leave this function match the system default, it will simply match and it will have a dark theme. The second option, of course, is to always be light, and the third option will, of course, to always be dark. As you saw, it's just changed. It took a while. Also, Snapchat offers something different, such as the customization and the appearances. So essentially, you can actually change and not only the layout, but the colors, the UI, the experience. So you can play around with this. I haven't seen other apps having these functions to completely change the whole look and make it so custom for your own version. But I mean, if you're up to this, you can go ahead and try to find the new ways. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can actually delete your Snapchat account. It's very easy. I want you to pay attention, okay? It's not easy simply because they didn't make it easy, but I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna make it easy. Let's launch the Snapchat app first. When you're at your account, I want you to first of all click on the upper right corner on the gear icon, okay? Hit the gear icon. This will launch the settings menu on your Snapchat. Now I want you to scroll slowly all the way to the bottom. This is where you're gonna find account actions, the last option over here. Click on delete account. You see this option, right? Second to the last, delete account. When you click on delete account, you will have an option to input your username, your password, or your phone number instead, whatever option you choose. Then you click next. Then you have to click delete or deactivate your account. This is the new update for 2024. So in this case, you will have up to 30 days if you change your mind to go back and recover your account. This is very important, guys. Once this 30-day period expires, you cannot get your account back anymore. But this is how you delete your Snapchat account. Very easy, very simple, with just 3 clicks over here, guys. For more tips and tricks like this, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in this video we're going to go through the new Snapchat Spotlight requirements for you to be eligible to generate revenue and getting paid from them, okay? This is the new update effective January 1st, so this is very fresh. So all the people that are currently in the program most likely will be affected as well. So the most important part over here is that there are changes of the requirements and the rights to the content that you can submit. Also, there is changes in a way in which the content will be handled. You have to use a particular things, elements to be eligible for you to satisfy the requirements. First thing first, very important. So first for the creators is that for you to be qualified, you should fall under the eligibility country. So you want to make sure that your country is part of the eligibility list. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to apply even if you met any other of the criteria. The second step over here is that you have to qualify your snaps, meaning that in eligibility criteria in period for the Spotlight, you should accumulate at least 10,000 total unique video views. And this include at least 10 unique snaps submitted, or at least 5 in at least 5 different days. Consider it of at least 5 snaps utilizing creative tools such as lenses, filters, and sounds. So guys, very important. So to be eligible, you need to have at least 10,000 total unique video views. Okay, this is the threshold. 10k views, included at least 10 unique snaps, submitted on at least 5 different days. So in 5 different days, you should submit at least 10 different snaps, and they should generate at least 10,000 views. Okay, this is individual 10,000 views. Okay, each video has to generate 10,000 views unique, and on top of all that, you should utilize the lenses, the filters, and the sounds. If you miss some of these criteria, you're not going to be eligible for it. And very important, like I mentioned, check your country list first, because if you don't have that, well, if your list is if your country is not part of the list, you cannot get paid because your country is not eligible for. Last but not least, I want to mention over here that to be qualified as a creator, right, you should have on your profile, on your Snapchat account, at least 1 month old presence, okay, and you must have at least 1,000 followers. So this is very important. Let's wrap everything around. Check your country. If your country is eligible, that's okay. Then check your account if you have 1,000 followers, and if you have your account at least for the last 30 days on or 30 days old, okay? And then you should qualify by utilizing the 10,000 video views, unique video views on each of the snaps that you create in the last 5 days. And then you want to make sure that you have at least 5 snaps that are utilizing the creative tools, lenses, filters, sounds to be eligible for the new program updates. Okay, guys? For more tips and tricks like this, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can block some of your friends on Snapchat. Very easy, very simple. Let's launch the Snapchat app first. The only thing that I should mention before we starting is that you can only block friends. You cannot block random people on your feed. This is a major downside, but I will go through this later on. So let's see over here. We have these friends over here, 2 of them, right? Let's click on the first one. All we want to do right now is when you go to their profile, you want to click on the top right corner on the 3 dots, okay? When you're at the person that you want to block, you click on the 3 dots on the top right corner. And then on the pop-out menu, I want you to click on the first option, which is Manage Friendship. Then you have the option to block them. You have the option also to remove the friend, right? Maybe you don't want to block them, you just don't want to be friends with them anymore. Also, if you want to escalate the situation, if there is a reason for escalation, you can simply report them. This is how you can block someone on Snapchat that is part of your friends. Another reminder, if you try to do the same thing with random person from the feed of Snapchat, you're not going to be able to do it. I don't know why Snapchat doesn't allow you to block people that are not part of your friends. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can share a TikTok video on Snapchat with just 2 simple clicks. Let's launch the TikTok app first. Let's look for a video that we want to share. So for our example over here, we are going to pick this video over here. Let's say, for example, we want to share this video to Snapchat. Let's click on the arrow under the comment section. And then you see you have 1 menu, 2 menu, 3 menus, right? So what you want to do, you want to focus on this menu over here. And then you want to click on Snapchat chats, okay? This will automatically launch the messages on your Snapchat, and you can select to who of your friends to send this video for, okay? Usually you will have this Snapchat option over here, but this usually works on other videos. This particular video, I don't know why it's not available, but if we go on another video, you will see that you can actually send this as a new post on Snapchat as well. For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can share Instagram Reels videos on the Snapchat. Very easy guys, very simple. Let's launch the Instagram app and let's take a look at the feed. Let's try to find something that we like, that is suitable. Remember, it has to be suitable for the format of Snapchat. This looks like a cool video because Snapchat likes videos like this, fun. So you want to click on the paper airplane under the actual video. You see there is a heart, there is a comment section, and then click on the paper airplane. Then you want to scroll down on this menu over here. You want to scroll to the section, and the last option is Snapchat. You want to click on the Snapchat button, and then you will be able to set this as a brand new post on your own account. You will be able to share it, okay? For more tips like this, guys, subscribe and like this video.